Hello everybody, Big Guns here and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a small editing video of how I edit both my long form and short form videos. We'll go ahead and we'll start with how I edit my time lapses. This goes for my Farming USA 2 re-uploading as well as my American farming series. But for today's video I'll be showing you my editing of a re-uploading video. First and foremost, we're going to double and triple check that I have the volume turned off for my clip that I want to speed up. I already did it beforehand as this has copyrighted music, but all you have to do is you have to click the volume button with the little speaker icon, drag that slider all the way down. Then, what I like to do after I make sure my volume is muted, I go and I click the speed dial, which kind of looks like a speedometer, and I usually do that 2.5 to 3 times speed, and this app allows us to go all the way up to 100 times speed. Next, I need to add my intro and outro clips, which in order to add clips, you just have to hit the red square with the plus icon in the center of it off on the left-hand bottom of the screen. We'll go ahead and we will click that. And then once we pop it open, we will select video and photo. You can see here I have vid stuff is where I keep my intro and outro. You click the clips you want to add, and then you hit the check mark, and it adds them. Down in the bottom, it'll show you where each clip is and what the volume you want it at. You can increase that all the way up to 200. I'm going to go ahead and I'll slide these around so that my 20-second intro is in the beginning, and then my 15-second outro is at the end. What I'm doing here is I'm just double and triple checking, making sure all the clips look smooth and making sure that all the transitions look nice, as well as adding in transitions between the 3 clips I have selected down below. So now that we have the transitions taken care of, and I like what they're like, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start putting in the blurring effect for those URLs up in the top left of my time lapses. What you do is you want to hit the text and then hit detail, and it will come up with your blurring effect, and you can drag the box to the size you want it and how long you want it. And I'll go through the entire video and I'll make sure I block as many of my phone notifications and those old URLs as possible. And while I'm doing that, I will go through and I will add my music, my AI generated music, into my time lapses, as you guys need something to listen to. We'll go ahead and we'll pick a song here that fits the video that I'm editing. I'm thinking Homeland Pride here is going to be the one I choose to start with. It's one of my favorites out of the generated music. And I always add a small fade in and fade out, usually 5 seconds, sometimes 8 seconds, just kind of a random number. And while I do that, I will speed through and try to double and triple check that I didn't miss any transitions and or any notifications and URLs from the previous edit that I need to blur out. And from here, it's just rinse and repeat. Add music, blur out all notifications, and once a song ends, I'll add another song. Now that I'm reaching the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and export this. I like how everything looks. I have just got to finish up splitting the music and making it fade out. And once that's done, up in the top right-hand corner of the screen, I'm going to click Export, and it'll pop up with a resolution and frame rate that I want it to upload with, which I have it set to automatically be 2000 resolution and 50 frames per second. Now I'll show you how I edit my short videos. Here I have a War Thunder short clip that I want to make, and the main thing that is required for shorts is they have to be canvassed in a specific way. What I like to do first is I like to edit how long of a clip it is and what timestamps I want it to start and stop at. For that, I usually use the split tool, although you can also use those white arrows that pop up when you select a clip. After that, I'm going to go ahead and delete the unwanted footage, and then I will also select the crop tool, and then I'll crop it to whatever size I want it to be at. I also watch over the entire clip just to make sure I like what it looks like. And then once I get done with that, I'll crop it, and I always crop it to the 9:16. InShot gives you a lot of different choices, and I'll just scroll through just to show you quick. Quite a few options, but the one we're looking for is the vertical YouTube symbol in the middle, 9:16. And then once I'm done cropping it to this frame, I will scroll all the way to the right on my bar, and I'll hit Canvas and select the same thing. That is important because without it being canvassed in the 9:16, it will upload it as a full-size video instead of a shorts video. Then, finally, just for good measure, I'll watch the full clip once again, just to triple and quadruple check that I have the video what I want it to be. After that, it's as simple as hitting the export button, just like the long form, and that is that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys found this to be very helpful.